my people, how have you been? Mumekuwaje? How are you guys? Karibuni sana to today's episode. Kindly subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up and also remember to turn on the notification bell. Na pale kwa comment section nawaambianga usiogope. Comment section ni yenu. Comment, feel free to comment. Keep it short, precise and decent. Kama kawa, kama dawa, this is your channel, Easter Media. I'm your host, Nyambura Tuku. So today, we are speaking about the Abraham's Empire, okay? So we have the latest updates. Have you watched the other episode of the Abraham's Empire in this channel? Have you watched it? Kama bado hujawatch, kimbia iko tu in this YouTube channel, in this channel of Easter Media. Kimbia and watch because it's a continuation of that. So today we want to figure out rather where they went, okay? So karibu sana, let's start. So the Abraham's Empire, kwa wale hawajui, it's made up of a man namely Abraham Mwangi and his two wives, okay? His two wives, the first official wife is Grace Wachara, famously known as Sarah, and Maureen Njeri, the second wife. The funny thing is that they have been living under one roof, okay? Share their day-to-day life through their YouTube channel, which is the Abraham's Empire. But before they started their YouTube channel, remember, unaweza kumbuka, they had several interviews through different media stations and YouTube channels. After doing content for some time, they disappeared. Tukashindwa, what went wrong? This is after the second wife became pregnant and was expectant of a second child, her firstborn being a daughter. The first wife, Grace Wachara, was already a mother of 3. So the second wife, Maureen ndio alikuwa anapata the second child. So Grace Wachara, the first wife, is a mother of 3, 2 girls and a boy. Well, the second wife was only a mother of a girl, so she was expectant of a second child, and people know. After they disappeared, this raised a lot of suspicion, and people tried to find out who left between the first and the second wife. Nani alichoka? Nani alifika mahali akasema like, this is enough, I can't do it anymore, you know? So people were speculating, they wanted really to know like, wamefikishana wapi, like what has happened, because they just disappeared. Well, people were expecting some juicy news of the 5th member of the Empire family, especially the very much expectant of the news, but they just gafla bin vu. We say gafla bin vu, they disappeared, and people really wanted to know. So during the YouTube videos, their followers used to complain that Abraham Mwangi is biased and used to favor the second wife a lot. And by the way, the two wives are in their 30s. They're like age mates, you know. So yeah. So Abraham, I think Abraham was in his late 30s. So Abraham's on social media, especially in Instagram, it has brought light to this story. You know, Maureen Njeri, the second wife, this is the story that I haven't told you, that Maureen Njeri used to work together with Abraham Mwangi. So that's where I think their bond grew and they became stronger, because considering that the fact that the first wife, Grace Wachara, was an interior designer, of course, and most of the time she used to work from home. So most of the time Abraham and the second wife used to go out. So I think that's where the bond really like grew. Maureen was more like of a working lady, you know. So let me tell you this. In Abraham's Instagram channel, he has been posting the second wife, Maureen Njeri. Imagine, we are not seeing the first wife in the picture anymore. So hey, what is happening? In the recent finding, it is clear that Grace Wachara, the first wife, is no longer in the picture, or rather absent for some time. You know, you never know what they agreed, but Abraham Mwangi, through his recent post that he has been posting, he has been celebrating the second wife, Maureen Njeri, including on her birthday 2023. Abraham Mwangi celebrated the second wife. This question is, where is the first wife, Grace Wachara? Why is Grace Wachira missing? So this sends a signal that the first lady of the house, who brings life, of course, to this channel, because she's outgoing, Kotoka TV, Maureen was more of an introvert. I don't know, not really an introvert, but she was a bit quiet. And we know, that Grace Wachira was the direct opposite. So she used to bring a lot of light to the channel. So it is clear that that is what is happening as per now. And but the little information, that is what we have gathered. Okay, so Abraham, in his post in Instagram, although he's not that active, yeah, but his recent post ameonekana. In fact, in that channel, I had to peruse through. Hakuna, there's no other lady, there's nowhere Grace is appearing. So hey manze, sijui kama nyi mnastuka ladies, would you accept polygamy? So these are the questions that we should ask ourselves, like the main questions that should pop into our mind. Like, number one, is it that polygamy cannot work in today's world? It's not like kitambo thing. But two, what we should ask ourselves, where is Sarah in this whole situation? Okay, can you imagine now mwingine ameletwa and now you're no longer in the picture? How painful is that? And people are really commenting and saying like nowadays polygamy, it doesn't work. Okay, and yeah, they go like this, they return back, So in these days, like, polygamy has become a problem. I don't know what's your take. Or another question we should ask ourselves is that, did Abraham fail, like, as a man? Did he fail to handle all of them? Handling women si mchezo. You men out there, si mchezo. It's kazi, ni kazi. Handling, did he fail to handle all of them? Maybe he leaned on one side, and the other one felt like ignored or maybe neglected. And every remark, you women need attention. Why is Abraham posting only the second wife? Umetuambieni, like, what is wrong? Like, what really happens? And another thing, are men that easily forgetful left out? But we're just saying, like, is this the real the normal way a real man should portray the situation? Like, should he show you like huyu ndio niko na yeye, and you have been there in the picture even before pata hiyo pesa maybe, and before the other woman comes? Just trying to figure out 1 to 3 issues about this story. Wewe unafeel aje? Mimi nawaambianga comment section hii ni yenu. Msipo comment, nani atajaza hiyo comment section kama si nyinyi watu wangu? So karibia hapo kwa comment section. Kama huja subscribe, hebu kwanza hapo ka subscription. When we post something, this juicy stories, wewe ndio wa kwanza kukuwa notified au vipi? So karibia pale kwa comment section, and asanteni sana. What do you think, by the way? Me sometimes I think, okay, in these main questions that we are asking ourselves, I think the main reason I can come out with, the main thing I can think of is that men are forgetful. Like, they can really easily forget what you've done. That's why unaonanga, maybe, I don't know, I'm just trying to think, I don't know if I'm harsh, or I should say some men, like, let's say most of them, like, they really, like, they forget and move on. So you see, you're building with a man for like 40 years when you're 40 something, and you have gathered some to Mali. Then he's now looking for someone younger. What really goes on? I don't know. Like, the memory hawananga, or what is it? Okay, we can say that the lady, maybe Abraham can say maybe the lady was giving her maybe huichenye mwingine. But remember, no one is perfect. Even him himself, akisimamishwa tu mahali, people can say like, you have this weakness, because no one is complete. Instead of doing this to each other, could he handle better the situation and mostly consider the first wife, considering the fact that he came first? And huyu mtu amekutengeneza, if maybe not for her, hata huyu mwingine, I don't know if you're feeling what I'm saying, but me, I feel a lot of pain when I feel like the first wife being neglected or not in the picture. I'm your host, Nyamburatuku. If you feel like, I don't know, but the real situation about the Abraham's empire is not adding up at all. But we don't know yet. It's just we are commenting or sharing our views according to his posts on Instagram. Asanteni sana for being part of this bulletin. Kama dawa, this is your channel, Eastern Media. Asante sana.